Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And now I know so many of you guys are watching these videos and dying to play Marvel Future Revolution, but you can't get your hands on it yet. So I decided I would give you the content that you most liked recently, which was Iron Man versus Thanos. But we've already beaten him with Iron Man, and we've actually already beaten him with Doctor Strange. So I decided to rack up 3 other characters to knock out back to back in this video. So we're going to be doing Black Widow, Captain America, and Storm versus the level 50 Thanos boss. And the funny thing is, despite my characters actually getting stronger with each character that I make because of squad bonuses and things like that, they're actually all at level 53 when they get to Thanos. So in a way, that actually shows you how well the stages are designed to really give you a consistent XP experience, so you really won't miss much. So we're doing this first with Black Widow. For those of you wondering, I have this hilarious space suit on Black Widow. I purchased this for 2,000 crystals. I'm gonna dodge this attack here. Black Widow, I think, is worse early stages of the game, to give you guys a bit of an analysis here of the character, but she definitely gets a whole lot better in the later stages of the game, and she is one of the best and one of the strongest threats in PvP right now, bar none. And I really hate going into Omega War and seeing multiple Black Widows. It basically means we have no chance of winning. So yeah, take that for what it is. But you're gonna have to get her through the story first, which can definitely be tough. So you can see here the damage is not quite as high as Iron Man's was. This is definitely gonna take a little bit longer here. Her auto attack is nice, but she's got very low AoE as well.
I've got this covered.
So generally speaking, that pistol skill that I just used is going to be the one you want to use with the invisibility, because the invisibility, her ult that charges up basically, it gives her an increase of damage when she comes out of the invisibility. So you want to use that to your advantage, and you want to set up to use the best possible skill after popping your invisibility. So I pop my invisibility, then I pop that bullet skill, and you can see the damage on Thanos is wild. So we actually knocked that one down pretty easily. Nice. That was not bad at all. That was like a 3-minute kill. Ooh, Black Widow looking nice. I'm not gonna skip this cutscene.
I shall bring your death along.
Cannot wait to get more of Thanos in this game, man. The voice actor is so good. It's so sick. So we're done now. We head back to the Omega Flight HQ. So let me take a quick little break here, and we're gonna swap over to Captain America, and we're gonna do this all over again. So you've seen this before. We're here again with Captain America. Okay, quiet, Hank Pym, quiet. We're at the convergence device here, and we're gonna go in, turn it on. Thanos is gonna fight the Xanderth guards. They're gonna blast him and drain some of his energy, drain some of his power. He's gonna get all pissed off, and then we're gonna fight. This time we're doing with Cap, and Cap, I gotta say, is one of the characters that has grown on me the most since I started playing this game. At first, I really thought he was not worth investing in, aside from, you know, if you want to play a support type character. But the more I play him, the more I really enjoy his playstyle. Now, against Thanos in particular, who has a lot of frontal-based attacks, you got to be very careful. My 4th and 5th skills, the one at the top of the wheel, I basically can't press those when Thanos is doing those frontal attacks, because he'll move. You can see he moves from front to back here with this one. And then with the spinning one, he'll also move front to back. So you basically can't use some of those skills. Like, see, I have to dodge, and I have to just punch him from behind here. And I have no choice. Unless I want to die, basically. So he definitely has less movement speed and less movement in general compared to someone like Black Widow. So it's actually interesting to put them side by side. You can also see what their damage looks like. But I would say that Captain America is definitely a character that ages like a fine wine. He definitely gets a whole lot better when you get to the later stages of the game. Obviously, having a support on your team is invaluable for endgame content, so that's always there. We're gonna break his guard here already, which is really impressive. Get some free hits in. But yeah, his damage here doesn't seem very good because I basically don't use some of my skills due to the fact that Thanos just deals way too much damage. However, besides the fact that his damage is at least at level 50, not on par with Iron Man's, not on par with Black Widow's, I mean, survivability-wise, he's way tankier than Iron Man, way tankier than Black Widow. But in terms of damage, he's obviously a lot slower. That's why I would not recommend choosing him as a first character. I'm gonna pop the ult here. Nice. His ult does a ton of damage. So if you can nail that, I got guard broken. Need to get out. Need to heal. Pop the heal. Good. Gotta get some of these mobs out of here. Yeah, these mobs are doing way too much damage to me. Get that damage reduction. Plow. Yeah, no AoE. Very few AoE skills, and also low damage. Means that, yeah, it's definitely difficult. Sorry, I gotta focus here while I'm playing. It's definitely difficult to play as Cap compared to some of the other characters until much later in the game. Yeah, I waited way too long to press that. So I would recommend not playing Captain America as your first or second character. I gotta get out of here. Oh my goodness, I almost did not make it. Cap was like locked in an animation. Where did he go? There he is. So many mobs here. Gotta pop our heal. Gotta get behind Thanos. Continue beating him up here. Ooh, we got snared? What? We're behind him. How are we taking damage? Gotta get out of there. Oof, man. This is I'm really testing the limits of Captain America's survivability here. Yeah, you know what's not right is Thanos is still alive. We're so close, both to dying and to beating Thanos here. Let's pop the ult if he doesn't finish us first. Hey, we got him. Oh man, that was tough. Compared to Black Widow, that was like 10 times harder. Black Widow was like, I was auto playing, dude. It was like pew 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 pew. Yeah, but to be fair, Black Widow has a full 4-star set of cosmetic gear, whereas Captain America does not. So I do want to point that out there. That is one of the reasons why. I mean, Cap is definitely weaker until later in the game stage, you know, level 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. But Black Widow had a full 4-star set. Cap has a 2- and 3-star set. So yeah, his power level, he's missing about 50,000 power. It's a bit unfair to compare him to Black Widow like that. But I would strongly advise against making Captain America your very first character. Part of the reason why I can actually progress smoothly through the game with Captain America is because I've already leveled up my squad power by playing other characters and getting these important blueprints and these classified datas. So I would strongly recommend starting with another character that's much more balanced at the beginning, like Doctor Strange, who may not be as strong at endgame, but it'll definitely provide you a very, very smooth leveling experience, and then making Cap your second, third, fourth character. And that's the real beauty about this game, is you can actually farm 8 times as many materials by playing through the story 8 times. So I get 8 times the amount of gold, 8 times the amount of, you know, and it's tons of different materials, and it adds up, and then you can start to focus that material onto specific characters. Okay, last but not least, we have Storm here, and now just like Black Widow, Storm does have a full set of gear because I just could not say no to the X-Men classic uniform. There's no way. Storm is really strong offensively in terms of her damage, but her survivability is definitely way lower than Cap and other characters. The other thing about Storm, I kind of just showed you there, is she has really, really slow cast speed. Her strongest spells require her to channel, you know, the elements for a long time. It makes sense, right? She's channeling wind, she's channeling ice and lightning. So you're gonna want hit rate. This may be more of an end game tip, but hit rate is actually attack speed. And you're also gonna want to know, you know, how much time do I have between enemy attacks, right? Because if an enemy has a really fast attack pattern, then you're gonna have to pick your spots very carefully with Storm, or you're gonna get punished heavily. With Thanos here, I am making sure that I let him start his attack, I get behind him, I position myself, right? I can pop this one off pretty quickly, but otherwise, I'm gonna wait, because she just takes so long channeling that if I accidentally pop a skill and then he decides to go into an attack, I'm gonna take a ton of damage. So we're just see, we know he's gonna do that, so now we can channel the skill here. Boom. We can even try to squeeze this one in. We weren't able to squeeze that one in without getting hit, but it's okay. We're at full health, basically. Oh, that was a mistake. Yep, see, I got guard broken. I got interrupted. That was definitely a mistake there. But you can see huge AoE on her abilities. I'm gonna pop the ult here, even more AoE. As far as damage and AoE goes, I don't think there's a better one than Aurora. You know what I'm saying? In some of these, you can find a sweet spot in the middle or on the edges where he's not going to attack, and you can use that to channel. But as you can see, raw damage-wise, if you can pop off, she's almost faster than Black Widow. Her damage is crazy, and the AoE to boot. So,
May have claimed a small victory this time.
If you can manage,
Shall return stronger
which looks
than
so cool.
ever. And
If you
when
can
I
manage to get all your skills off, I think Storm has one of the highest damage outputs. But you have to be able to play super well. You have to have very, very good timing to not, you know, press your attack while the enemy's attacking, because then you're going to get interrupted. And hit rate is huge for that, because it's going to basically speed up her animation from when she starts to when she can actually go ahead and cast the elemental attack that she wants to do. So hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know which one of the 3 clears you enjoyed the most. Was it the flashy, invisible Black Widow? Was it the super grindy, sweaty Captain America healing himself and nearly dying for 5 minutes? Or was it the sort of calm and collected Storm who basically just rampaged over Thanos at the end there and depleted his health bar with her crazy elements? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.